All right, right now we want to tell you about a dynamic partnership. It is called the Partnership to Protect Hawaii's Native Species. Christy Martin joins us now from there. Tell us about the partnership, what it is exactly.
Well, there's all sorts of conservation agencies that are out there working to try and protect native species. And we find again and again we've got that same bunch of invasive species that we're trying to work against, and one of them is rats and rodents. And so this partnership is really formed to protect native species, both, you know, sea species such as seabirds, as well as forest species from the effects of rodents.
What are some of the effects of these of rodents and what they can do? Because they can be really wipe things out.
They are very harmful for native species, and most people don't actually see these impacts unless they're up in the forest and unless they're working with these species directly. So I don't know if you folks have the photos.
I was going to say, if we've got the photos, we will pop them up now. That's like the cue, and I'm not hearing anything in my ear. We're going to get them for you in just a minute. But if you could tell us about it, because it's plant and animal alike that can be affected by this.
Yes, well, we have sort of almost a funny term for rodents. Rats are real opportunivores in that they'll eat anything if they have the opportunity. Certainly in our home areas, we know that they chew on walls and will bite through even electrical power lines. But in the forest, they're eating seeds, shoots, stems. They will girdle trees and kill trees. They will go after bird eggs, small birds, as well as even adult birds. They're going after sea turtles, eggs and hatchlings.
Oh, wow.
It's an amazing variety of species. You know, down by the shoreline even, they'll go after crabs and shoreline species.
So like you said, they really will eat anything at all.
Take the opportunity and they'll do it.
The latest effort, you've been off island, or at least off Oahu, correct? Yeah,
we have a very interesting and fabulous story to share. We worked on trying to clear rodents, rats in particular, off of one of the offshore islets, Mokapu, and that's off the coast of Molokai. Rats were keeping native species from really blooming on the place, and we might normally have our native palms there and seeding and putting up keiki or llama trees or lots of different seabirds using it. It wasn't happening because rats were getting them all. So we looked outside of Hawaii and saw that internationally 50 islands had been cleared of rats using a helicopter with bait pellets containing rodenticide.
Okay.
And so we adapted this for Hawaii. We used a different rodenticide called difascinone. It was actually a medicine used by people back in the 1950s. People had been on Dipaxin as a blood thinner. So this is proved to be really safe to use. We applied those baits onto the island, and 2 years later, we're here to tell the story that the native species are back. We had biologists that go to the island. They see now seabirds that they'd never seen there before.
Wow.
Small little puffball seabirds in burrows. The seeds on the trees are coming down, raining down. Seedlings are popping up. The llama tree looks like a Christmas tree, they report. So it's an incredible success story. And we did some marine monitoring in the area to see if there was any effects, and there have been no side effects.
That's great news, and not easy to do. How can people find out more and possibly help out if they wanted to with this synergy that's going on?
Well, we do have a lot more that we'd like to do in the future. We've got a website. It's removeratsrestorehawaii.org.
Okay.
And that's all one word,
removeratsrestorehawaii.org.
Yes.
That sounds like a very good one. removeratsrestorehawaii.org. Easy enough to remember, and best of luck, and hopefully we can catch up with you in the future to see just how things are going. It sounds like a really great success.
That would be great.
Thanks, Christy.
Thank you.
We appreciate it very much.